Hey everybody, this is Clars with HireGoodCoders.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your Mac OS X environment. So we'll go ahead and just jump right in. We're going to use the Finder to open Terminal. All right, and then I have a guide here on the right. And what we're going to do is we're just going to follow along. Mainly, everything that we're going to install is going to be done either through an installer or through Terminal. So my guide is set up to test to see if you have it. We have a command to put in the terminal. The commands for the terminal are red, everything else just black. So we'll go ahead and test for node. This is a clean install, so there won't be anything, but node -- version says node command not found. So we'll go ahead and download this. Macintosh installer, and we'll save. And then as soon as it gets done downloading, we'll go ahead and open it. All right. So just continue, agree, install for all users. That's my default choice. And then you have to type in your password. And it'll go ahead and install Node for us. So it's going to take just a minute here. All right, so it says Node was installed at user bin node, npm was installed there. Make sure that user bin is in your path variable. All right, and what we'll see is we have install and then test, so node -- version. And now we have Node installed. Continuing on, let's go ahead and do the Yeoman, Grunt, and Bower. So we can go ahead and test for those by doing yo-v, grunt-v, bower-v. And you see none of them are installed, so we'll go ahead and install those. Oh, gotta use the mouse here. And paste that in there. Then go ahead and enter your password again. And npm will run and install those. And that'll take just a second. All right, we're back. It's finished installing, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next step, which is going to be to test. So it'll be yo-v. And no, we don't want to help make it better at this time. So we have Yeoman now. We'll go and test grunt, grunt-v. All right. And Bower. All right, the next thing to do is Ruby. So on a Mac, Ruby comes pre-installed. You can check it by doing Ruby-v. All right, we're going to go and clear again. All right, then you can test for Compass by doing Compass space version, and then go ahead and install it by doing sudo gem install Compass. And then entering your password. All right, and that's finished. So let's scroll down a little bit here, and we'll go ahead and test it. So Compass space version. And we now have Compass installed. All right, let's go ahead and clear. All right, so next is Git. So let's go ahead and do the test. So Git -- version. Okay, it's not found, so we'll go ahead and download it. And we'll go ahead and open that. And it'll take just a second to download, and then once it gets finished, it'll mount it for us, and then we'll start the installer. All right, and if it asks you any questions, just say yes. All right, until you get to this point. And then go ahead and open that, control click it. It says it doesn't know where it's from, so go ahead and open. All right, so we'll say continue. Yeah, we're okay with 56.4. Oh, go back. Cancel. Let's click the installation type. So continue. Installation type. Customize. Excuse me. And yeah, so we'll say install. Go and type your password. All right, close. We can close this, and let's test git dash dash version. And if it's not found, I'm gonna try relaunching the terminal. Git dash dash version. And there it is. So it won't show up until you restart your terminal. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and configure it. So the next two lines are to configure. So just copy this, put our name, and our email. And we're all set there. So we go ahead and clear and move on to the next one. All right, next is Java. So we can test that by saying java-version. And so it says you need to install JDK. So say okay. So Java SE Development Kit. And we'll scroll down. So now it says Java SE Development Kit instead of the runtime. Accept the license. Choose OS X 64. And we'll save it. And that'll take just a second to download. All right, it's finished downloading. So JDK, click on that. It's going to open it. And all right, we get an installer. So it says double click to install. Let's go and do that. It's going to launch an installer. We're going to say continue. And install. All right, and the installer's finished, so let's go ahead and close. And we'll close this window, and we'll close this window. We'll come back, and our next one is to test. So we'll do a java-version, and we got it in there now. So last one is PHP Storm. Go to their site, OS X, download. And then we'll save, and we'll come back as soon as that's finished downloading. All right, and that's finished downloading, so we'll go ahead and click on that. It's going to go ahead and open it and mount it again. We're getting... All right, so we drag it to our applications. That will install it. All right, we can go ahead and close this now, and we can close this. And that concludes our video. We'll type PHP storm and go ahead and launch it, and you'll see that it launches. Open. Oh, needs the JE6. We installed the wrong one. So we'll say install. I think we're good. Agree. Let it do its thing. So we had the JDK on here. Now this is going to add the JRE for Java 6. All right, and that completed. So we'll say OK. And we'll see PHP storm bouncing down there. And all right, and that concludes our video.